guys, it's Jess and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the BFA musical theater program that I am currently in and how you can also better your chances of getting into one as well, because I know that audition season is upon us, and by upon us I mean in a couple months, but it's happening. People are freaking out. So I thought I'd make this video because it actually was really requested, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it, why not? So to start out with, I applied for the UCF BFA musical theater program a couple years ago. Obviously, what we had to do was submit a pre-screen, which was a song, a monologue, and a dance routine. And you guys can actually find my pre-screen video if you guys look back through my videos. I'm not gonna link it because it was a rough time in my life and I don't want more people seeing it than necessary, but it's up if y'all want to search for it. I submitted that and I heard back a couple days later that I'd gotten a callback. So the callback meant that I had to go to the school itself, which was only about an hour from where I was living, so it wasn't that big of a deal. So I went to the callback, did my song, cracked on it, but I was like, that's not too bad. And then I did the dance callback and I was like, well, there goes all my chances of ever getting into this school, because it was a really rough, really hard, not a great time. Basically, I went into my car afterwards and cried because I was like, there's no way I'm getting into this program. But thankfully, a couple months later, I received an email saying that I was number 3 on the alternate list, which was kind of like the biggest blessing ever. I didn't, honestly, at that moment, I didn't care if I was in or not. Just being not automatically like, nope, she's out. Like being like, oh, you're 3rd in line was all I wanted to hear. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, this could actually happen. Wow, because for 2 months straight, I was like, there's no way. Bye. Sorry. Nope. A couple days after I received that, I got the email saying that I was off of the wait list and that I was accepted in the program, which was kind of one of the best days ever. I still, like, even now, I'll just be like thinking about it. I was like, wow, I got accepted into this program. Like, that's amazing. They only accept like 16 or so per year at my school. It depends what school you go to, but generally it's a pretty small group for BFAs, and I am thankful every day that they took a chance on this girl who's never had a professional voice lesson in her life or dance lessons, or I was just that kid who who loved theater, who loved singing. Like, I had no like real experience besides community theaters and like school and stuff. I never got to take a bunch of theater classes or anything, so being able to like, for them to take a chance on me was just kind of like a really big blessing in my life. And to this day, I always tell them thank you, because I'm like, I wouldn't have accepted me, so it's fine. I'm currently a junior at my school, so I know a little bit about what it takes to get into the programs, in that I've seen a lot of people audition and I've heard a lot of faculty just like talk about like what makes an audition good and things like that. So I thought I would give a little bit of info / tips on things to do to better your chances of getting accepted into your school of choice. So one of my first tips is to be unique. That is such an important thing. They do not want to see 5,000 copies of Laura Osnes or Sutton Foster. They want to see you and who you are and your personality and what makes you unique and talented. It's just super important to make yourself unique, because they don't want to see copies of a bunch of other people. Like, how boring is that? They want to see you because you're the one that they're gonna have to be working with for the next 4 years. My next tip is so crucial, and that is to be professional. I cannot say this enough. If you come into that audition room and you don't have anything prepared and you're not dressed how there's certain dress codes for auditions, they're just not going to take you seriously. And in a world of like training, they're literally training you to be professionals. They want to see how professional you can be coming into the audition, to see how much like work you'll need to do. So they don't want to put a lot of like emphasis on how much like professional you need to be. So be as, I'm just saying words, but be as professional as you can possibly be. It's going to go so far. Be prepared. That's the major key of being professional, is being prepared. Look nice, present yourself well. It's all going to be good. It'll show that you're confident and that you know what you're doing, and that's what they want to see. My next tip is a tip that I myself did not follow. So this tip is to keep your options open. And what I mean by this is, don't set your sights on one specific school, because chances are you may or may not be disappointed in whatever happens. So I did this. I put all my, what is it, eggs in a basket for UCF. That's all I applied to. And I tell people this now and they're like, wait. So I took a really big risk. I knew I wanted to do musical theater, but I also knew that I only wanted to do it at UCF because of just the location and what I was doing with Disney and Universal at the time. So being able to stay in Orlando was kind of a necessity for me. So I was like, well, I'm only gonna do it if I could do it at UCF. Don't be me. Don't do it. Things worked out in my favor, thank God, but they could have not, and I don't know what would be happening now. I don't know what I'd be studying, because if I didn't get accepted, like, I don't know. So I thank God, but like, do not set your sights on just one school. You can definitely have like a dream school that you're aiming for and you're hoping for, but have other options. Apply to multiple schools. I've had friends tell me they've applied to like 15 and they went to like 8 callbacks, and I'm like, oh my God. So I know a lot of people are like thinking about BFA auditions now, because the season is like starting to creep up on us. It's like in the spring-ish, winter. So be thinking, be what? Just don't set your sights on one school. Have multiple options. Apply to multiple schools, because even if you might be disappointed in not getting one school, at least you'll be like attending a school. My last tip and most important tip, and also the most cliche tip of ever, have fun. Have so much fun. Don't make this a stressful experience for yourself. I know from personal experience how stressful these auditions can be, and just like this time period of like finding out if you're accepted or getting callbacks and all this stuff is like, in a theater person's like professional career, can be some of the most stressful times in your life, because I don't want to say everything is residing like on this, but so like a lot of stuff is riding on this. So don't go at it from a, oh my God, I'm so stressed, I have to be the best. Go at it from a, I get a chance to perform for so many people, and I get a chance to show off what I have, and that's going to take you so much farther in everything that you do, especially in theater and in auditioning and everything. Think of it as having fun, because you are having fun. If you really want to do this, you do it because you're having fun doing it. You do it because you love it. Audition because you love it, even if it's the most stressful time of your life, because I hate auditions. I hate them so much. But every time I walk in there, I'm just like, all right, I get to sing for people. I get to act. This is what I love to do. Let's take away the stress. I just hit myself in the face. Let's take away the stress of like wanting to be accepted and wanting to be the best, and bring the fun that brought you to loving theater in the first place, because that is just gonna bring you so much farther. And you're also not gonna have a lot of acne breakouts like I did, because I was stressed. So that is all for this video. If I missed something, please let me know. If any like questions or anything. I want to do a Q&A. I've got a couple Q&As like written down and stuff that I need to like put together. But if you want me to do like a Q&A on specifically musical theater programs and like theater auditions and stuff like that, let me know, because I do love to talk about it, and that is literally what I'm majoring in. So I know a little bit. I know a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe below, because it helps me out so much. If you liked it, give me a comment, and that's not it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Keep it and take it away. How far is it? I'm still risky on top.